Hello, hello, hello. It's Carrie here with Uplevel Your Life Consulting, and this is Wednesday Wisdom. And I could not wait to come and talk to you all today. I am so incredibly thrilled to bring this message to you today. You know, all my life, I can remember, even as a very little girl, I loved going to lakes in Michigan. My grandparents lived on a lake in Michigan, and I can remember going to their home in the summertime and going fishing with my grandfather in the early mornings and spending the afternoons in the hot summer putting mud packs from the lake on my face because my grandmother told me that the mud in the water there was magical. And I can remember seeing the little minnows floating, running around, near the dock, and inner tubing and skiing and having a real connection with God at the lake. And I can remember sitting at the end of the dock at my grandparents' house and just connecting with God in such an incredible way. And it just became a part of me. And as I got older and, life started to life, and, I wasn't able to go to the lake as often as I would love to. And then I got married, and I married a man whose family spent their summers on a lake. And his parents, when he was a young child, they would take a boat, and all 5 kids would get in the back of the car, and they would trail a boat to a different lake every couple weeks, and they'd go skiing and picnicking and have a great time and create some beautiful memories. And then eventually his parents bought a small lake house in Michigan on a little lake called Indian Lake. And when Chuck and I met, that was one of our first dates, was go to the lake. And we were so just in love with it. And we decided that we were going to make a commitment that this is what we wanted to do on a repeated basis. And when we got married, we ended up going back to that lake house every single summer for about 28 years. We brought our children there. They grew up going to that place, always over the 4th of July. It was our special thing to do. And then, unfortunately, Chuck's mom and dad passed away, and the home was no longer available to us. And I was in the mentality of, I'll never be able to afford a home like that. I mean, these homes go for millions of dollars. I'll never be able to afford a home like that. That was a mentality that I was stuck in. And then 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, I should say, Chuck and I were in Michigan for a family wedding, and we stayed at some friend's home on a lake. And in the morning, we sat there. Had been talking about retirement and what that's going to look like and where we would love to live. And all of a sudden, I looked around me and I thought, and I said to him, why would we not live on a lake? We both love this. We have memories of this. Our children cherish this. And we started really getting serious about it, but still had that lack mentality that it's going to cost a lot of money. We're going to have to buy something that's a fixer-upper and then spend money putting money into it. And we had that lack mentality. And then I started learning the tools of dream building, and I became a dream builder coach. And once I realized and started learning and living into these principles, understanding that the power outside of me is far greater than anything, the power inside of me is far greater than anything outside of me. And so I started getting serious about writing my vision, about dreaming of a home that I would love on a lake in Michigan. I live in California, people. So this just doesn't just happen. But it was my vision to have a home where we could take our grandchildren someday. Our kids could come and visit us, and we could create our own memories here. And so every day I read my vision. In fact, I have it right here. This is my vision. I wrote it down. Every day I read this vision, day in and day out. And I would put myself in that vision and feel the feelings of what it felt like to drive up to this craftsman style home with hardwood floors throughout, with the looking from the back door to the front door, you can see the lake, having an apron kitchen sink. I always wanted one of those, country style apron sinks. I wanted a wall of windows. I wanted a desk in front of a window where I could work and do the coaching that I love to do and look out over the lake. I wanted a lake that was shallow enough at our dock so that when we do have grandchildren, they can play in there. I visioned this every day. And I have to tell you that this market is tough, just like tough, as they say, just like everywhere else, there's competition. The interest rates are low, but the prices are high. Everyone was telling us, oh, these houses go for way above asking. But we just kept looking every day. We kept looking, thinking we're more than that. We're not the circumstances and the situations and the conditions. We're more than that. We're more than that. And, one night, last week, actually, my husband was looking on Zillow, and I was talking to him about what I would love, like this craftsman style home, just and explaining my dream to him again. And it was his vision as well. And as he was looking on Zillow, he looked over at me and he said, "Your dream may just become a reality." And he handed me the iPad. And on that iPad was, let me share with you. This home. And I looked at this home and I knew it was mine. I knew that all the work that I had put in to vision every single day, to live into that vision, to know and act as if I was the woman living in this home. What would I do? How would I act? What would I say? And so we took an action step. We didn't listen to what the circumstances were telling us. We didn't listen to what everyone was saying, that these homes go for over asking, that nobody wants to, they're so expensive. We would never be able to, get this home. And we decided this or something greater still, but we put our best effort forward. And we waited and we waited and we waited and it was killing us. And last Saturday, our offer was accepted. And this is our new lake home. There's my kitchen sink. That was in my vision, that I visioned this kitchen sink, this apron sink with a window over it, with the hardwood floors. I envisioned a shallow beach so my grandchildren could play there someday. I envisioned this view, this beautiful view facing the west, so that when the sun sets, we can see the sun on the water. In fact, I even had a screensaver of almost exactly this shot on my laptop that I looked at every single day. My kitchen. This is a picture of where my desk is going to go, that I dreamt about having a desk in front of a window that overlooks the water, so that when I'm coaching my clients, that I can look out over the water and feel that feeling. This is what I visioned. This home is exactly the dream that I've been dreaming my entire life. And it just now came to realization. And I tell you this because not to brag or be braggadocious, but to tell you that we are given a vision. We're given a vision to live into. And that just the actual thought that we're thinking is proof that we can have it. That we just have some things in our way to get out of our way. We have a gap between where we are now and where we would love to be, what we would love to have and do and give and be and create. And I can show you that, how to navigate that gap. That's what I do. And I'm proof positive that I know how to do it. So I encourage you. I'm going to put in the comment section below a link, a calendar link. There is no obligation to buy anything. There's only an obligation for you and I to sit down and get very crystal clear on your vision for your life. What would you love? And I'm going to show you how to get there. So I'm going to post that link in the comment section below. I'm going to share with you when you schedule, when you choose in, there's only two obligations: to show up and to be ready to dream. That's all that I ask. I'm passionate about helping you live into the dream that you would love to live into. So I look forward to seeing you on a strategy session soon. I also have an upcoming free workshop called Money Manifestation: how to make, have, and give even more than ever before. And that's next Tuesday at 5 p.m. I'm going to put that link down below as well. This is to change your mindset, because remember, I had a lack mentality. I thought this will never happen to us. We'll never be able to own a home like this. These homes go for millions of dollars. I'm here to tell you, we didn't spend millions of dollars. We don't have that. But by taking clear and consistent action steps leading up to my vision, it was easy. It became easy. And I would love that for you too. So please schedule the free strategy session. It's a 30-minute phone call with you and I, where we navigate that gap. So I love you all very much. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for allowing me to share my dream realized. I'm so incredibly grateful and excited to share with you and to share the future and share this incredible process. So I love you all. Have a beautiful afternoon, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.